Come on, let's talk about what a transformer is, what else is a transformer, and what we learned in the high voltage course. I'll tell you about the interlock with the upstream, or how things will go if you want to energize. What will you do? Let's go back again. The first thing is that I was working, trying, right? I'm back. I will open the ground. To open the ground, I move from C to B, which will open the space for me. I will install the handle and open the ground. Once opened, I bring it to position A. I look up and see that the ground is open all right. I follow the same steps. Go to the circuit breaker. Make sure the circuit breaker is off. And if it is off, I also press the open button again, right? I install the circuit breaker's plug, right? The earth switch knob is in the A position, or in the A position. Here, I will verify that you're looking at the condition. Here, to bring from hold the free, add now. Last time there was a regular shield that was looking at the busbar earth switch capacitor bank, checking the busbar earth switch and ensuring the key is present and in the trap position to make sure no one is outside at the gains. This time you are a transformer. What is the transformer looking at here? The transformer here is to ensure that when you insert the breaker into the rack, it confirms here. It tells you that the busbar earth switch is open, and then you need to ensure that the high voltage line earth switch is open. This means you must ensure that the earth switch for the other side of the transformer, which is the QID, must be open. Why? Because if you close the breaker and insert the breaker into the rack, someone might close it mechanically, which would then cause a short circuit on the transformer. The rack in and rack out movement for the circuit breaker, as it relies mechanically on its ground and electrically on the external ground, depends electrically on the upstream ground of my feeder. All right, you will move it from H to F. Insert the handle carefully until you insert the breaker rack in, ensuring the breaker is in the rack in position. You close the electrical switch and you have no issues. Now, if you want to perform maintenance, I will open the breaker, open the insertion hole, insert the handle, perform a rack out, and the breaker is now racked out. I check the breaker above, it's racked out, remove my handle, and finished with the breaker. I hold the grounding switch, wanting to close the grounding. I ensure the breaker is open. Yes, it's done. I check its cable to see if it's energized or not through the capacitor voltage indicator. I looked and found it indeed not energized. Great. Now I want to close the grounding. Here, the grounding last time in the capacitor bank was like what? Make sure the switch is in the trap position, right? Or am I wrong? This time, the issue is, oh, sorry, very sorry. Last time, to close the grounding, your interlock was to open the breaker and wait 10 minutes for the charge to discharge. This time, you don't have a capacitor bank. What do you have? You have a transformer. So how do you handle it? They told you to go here, the grounding you want to close. You must ensure that Q9 above is what? Q9 above must be open, exactly. As long as you are going to close the grounding, Q9 must be what? Q9 must be open. So they told you that the high voltage line disconnector above must be open. So you have two interlocks. If you want to close or take a breaker racking, you look at the grounding above. If you want to close your grounding, you look at the disconnector above. So your interlock is with the line disconnector and the line what? The line air source. All right. You make sure that the line disconnect is open. Move the knob from what to what. Insert the handle into the grounding. Remove the handle again. Put it in the C position. Install your tool, and that's it.